Hey everyone, Don and Ash here,
Hello.
back for another reaction video. This time we're going to be taking a look at another voice line for a hero that we absolutely loved through cinematics that we've seen her in.
Yes.
Yes, her. This is for Senna. Senna the Redeemer, I think her nickname is.
Yes.
I think that's it. But anyways, she's the one with the BFG, the awesome big gun that she shoots by willpower. Her and Lucian are an awesome pair, and I can't wait to see some of her voice lines, some of her just the way she talks about other heroes.
Yeah.
You don't get the interaction specifically in this one, but it's going to be awesome to get some of her voice lines
Yeah.
because we haven't got to dive into her really yet.
Yeah, I agree. Senna is probably one of my favorite characters so far. I've enjoyed seeing her on the different schematics, and I really enjoyed the art theme that we got to see of her. So now we're diving into voice lines, and I'm just same excited to see like what she says to other characters, her voice lines in general, and just get more of her overall personality.
All right, let's hop into it.
Thresh, you're mine.
No, we do this together.
So what was it like? All that time in the lantern?
A nightmare. Lot of darkness. Food was great, though.
Is it Lucian?
Really?
No, you're quiet.
What's to say? You're
Huh.
still cursed.
Keep that up and I'll curse you. How's this gonna work?
Well, reckon I shoot something twice, and then you shoot it a third time.
Worked so far.
You've been kinda distant since you came out of that lantern. Something you ain't telling me?
Ooh.
Yeah, I met someone in there. He's a ghoul. We fell in love and made ghoul babies.
Oh, haha. How do you aim that thing? Isn't it heavy?
Not if you know what you're doing.
'Cause I tried to... Oh.
You ready?
Ah!
I aim to purify.
Try to keep up.
Try to be less beautiful.
I can turn into a screaming cloud.
Right. I'll keep up. Reckon it's time.
For a reckoning. Life from death.
Getting used to it. Thanks.
I was aiming at them. I need you alive to kiss me.
Can see how that would be preferable. Look at us making new memories.
Same as the old memories.
For the light.
And all lost in darkness.
He's a lioness.
Sometimes, I see what the darkness is afraid of.
You're sweet. Only thing bigger than this gun? The mistake you made standing in its sights. If you've got a problem with me, make it two. One for each barrel. Don't make this personal. I'm not nice. When the mist came to my island, Demasia's gates were closed. Will they be open when you need help? Eternal
Whoa.
beauty, Elise? Now that's a curse. Another nightmare. Fine. I could use the target practice while I sleep.
Ah.
Horsey! What? I can like horses. I can like things.
Ah.
Running shouldn't be part of your plan, Kaisa. Survive the fight, not the fear. You saved
Ooh.
me, Lucian. We saved each other. Lucian has a way of breaking down my walls. Only a man stubborn enough to fight me would be stubborn enough to love me. In darkness, we find ourselves. When we run to the light, shadows are cast behind us. You need to be ready, Lux.
Yeah,
I
Lux.
know where the ruination began. It flows through us both. All this
Ooh.
time, Morgana, and you still haven't learned to let go. Darkness. Welcome to my world. Hi, it's me. The one you've been ruthlessly hunting your whole damn life. Left one alive. Bad habit. Have I suffered enough yet? Or do you need me to be a corpse?
Corpse
I
for
could
sure.
free you, but those you've made suffer come first. I know the most ancient, holy ways to kick you in the darkness. When I hear chains, I reach for my gun. Wasn't wrong. You don't own me, Thresh. I'm not afraid of you. Lucian may think you're the enemy, but to me, Thresh, you're only in the way.
He puts
At
her
the
back in the
center of
lantern.
your lantern, there's a soul wretched and afraid. I think it's you. You want to get my soul? You go through the mist. Vayne, you can aim for my heart when you find your own. I
Ah.
know where the ruination began. It flows through us both. Cats
you said
deserve
that-
love, even if they don't need it. And they use a book to hit you in the face. Come
Ah.
back to life, save the world, all with weapons locked. The Sentinels trained me right. The mist knows my name. It howled it for years. But it was only asking for help. Where I'm going, you don't want to go. Seriously, you don't.
The bathroom.
I'm not running from them anymore. They're running from me. When there's no more light, I'll carry their darkness. If I can handle this gun, I can handle myself. Trust me, I can handle this gun. Any volunteers to charge blindly into a storm of souls?
Oh, me!
Sentinel, wife, a beacon unto damned darkness. When can I just be a person? When can I be me? Too hard, too hurt, too changed? If you're not too much of something, then you're not enough you. When you're drowning, you still remember how to breathe, but you can't? That's the mist. I'm a long way from the island, but I swear there's still salt in my hair. Might just be dirt from the grave. It's
Ah,
enough to hear Lucian say my name. The more blood on your hands, the harder it is to let go. I used to tell myself I was fighting back, but I was only running with a gun in my hand. The grave is silent. You're buried in all the things you never said. Part of me keeps
Woo!
wondering when I'll run into the lantern's walls. I see myself in them, in the eyes of the people I save, and the darkness reflected there. My walls aren't unbreakable. I'm not either. Love was left when everything else was torn away. No one said
beautiful.
this would be easy. If they did, they're probably dead by now. Darkness to darkness, light to light. For the living, for the dead. Every death is a sacrifice. If you're
What are you
only
saying,
dead,
Senna?
count yourself lucky. I've seen too much of this, but I won't close my eyes. In death, we fight the same fight. Lucian, we'll be together again soon. We've been
Oh,
through
when
so
she
much,
kills him.
Lucian. Please don't give up on me now. I know what it's like to die. This hurts worse. Handled. I won't stop until the nightmares have nightmares. Boo. Will take more than
Ah,
one wraith to ruin my day. He probably liked that. Creep. So this is the terror that waddles in the night?
ah,
Trying to dig my grave?
and
That's
fiddlesticks.
adorable. Furry fury. Say that 5 times fast. First rule of being a sentinel. Second rule of being a sentinel.
Never
Any
talk about being a
questions?
sentinel.
Am I supposed to say something clever? Some of us have work to do. Died again. Must be getting good at it. Life won't let me go. To be reborn. Am I still me? Every day I fought for my life. Why should today be any different? Death? Yeah, we're acquainted. Everything that's happened,
Hey, pal.
I just want it to matter. By the
Wow.
time I'm done here, dying will be the easy part. It's harder to hold a hand than hold a gun. It's always dark on the
Lucian's like,
horizon if you
Senna?
only look up during storms. If life is my curse, living is the cure. That monster wants to hear me scream. He can keep waiting. Living my best life. My best second life. Hunted by the forces of darkness? Okay, I can make this work. Small talk wasn't really part of my training. It's just nice not to be in catacombs. Light
Huh.
should teach us not to fear the dark. The gun's not heavy after all the fear I've been carrying. If something wasn't trying to kill me, it would have me worried. Lucian thought I was lost, but I was only changed. Fear moves like a current. Death doesn't leave scars. The mist is not my enemy. I'm here to save them all, living and dead. The screams of the wraiths are so loud, you can't hear your own. The only way out of the mist is through it. Out of the lantern, hell came with me. I remember my nightmares. Wish I could remember to dream. I don't carry this to compromise. Those trapped in darkness need light the most. Fall behind? Follow the screams. The past is a wave. Keeps returning. I forgive. No one else has to. My blood still flows, but I'll never be the same. I'll get us through this. Each stone, a sentinel. I remember my lessons and the people who taught them. The last blessings of the Isles. Bound to the stones, bound to each other. Kill him twice, just to be sure.
Double
Death
tap it.
is always in range. I
Always.
don't miss. It's not an option. That's enough. Got a whole lot of ugly in my sights.
It's
All this pain, it's not mine.
Ari.
Line up a shot while the whole world screams. Keep your distance. The gun doesn't have a trigger. I do. Darkness and light. Wanna kill me? Get in line. Stone channels soul. Don't go quietly. Not my funeral. Already happened. I prefer people at gun's length. Keep it simple. Let's establish some boundaries. I feel every shot. I can do the hard way. If you're here for them, you're here for me. I fire my words like gunlight. Don't stand where the gun's pointing. Die again? I'll pass. I've got your curse. Light becomes hope. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Oh, yeah. That's right. Mm-hmm. Lucian! Death is drawn to life. Be free. Out of the storm. You are
Jamming,
mourned.
just screaming
Let
Lucian's
go.
name.
Rest now. Pain doesn't own you. It's not your fault. I can bear it. Death remembers. One last breath. Shadows catch the fallen.
Senna,
My enemy.
Senna, it's only us here.
Myself.
Stop whispering.
Together. No shadow
Senna,
without
please.
light. No death without life. I've got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was another one where like they were good. It just didn't really give us a chance to talk in between because all of in this one specifically, all the voice lines were like one after another.
Yeah.
Better pace than Echo though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I love that. I feel like a lot of those gave Senna even more depth to her character. And we always knew that, she's a fighter, she's got your back, she's always there to back you up.
Yeah, the lines did feel a little bit mundane for me specifically. They just some of her lines I feel like should have been delivered with more tenacity, but they were good overall. I didn't expect to hear Lucian
Yeah.
at the start at
Yeah, when it
all.
started I was like I had that one moment.
Yeah, I was like, Senna, you've changed a little bit. What's up with that? Yeah, I don't know. So, um, I think that she had some good lines, like
Yeah.
as far as what was written for the lines.
Yeah.
I just feel like the delivery on some of them is a little bit lackluster. To be honest, I feel like for her nickname, if I'm right, Senna the Redeemer, I feel like some of her lines for me could have been delivered a bit more stoically or a bit more um, emphatically. Maybe is the word I'm using. Just a bit more just oomph to them.
Yeah, I could agree for sure.
Yeah, just some of them, but no, overall, I agree with you 100%. Those are super enjoyable. Her interactions with the mist and like the ones with Thresh were funny.
Yeah.
Um,
When they had the ones of just like they were just titled Shadow Isles, that's like who I pictured she was gonna be directing those two. And then like right after that she had specific lines for Thresh too.
yeah,
But that was really cool that they had it as in she was in that specific zone. I don't think we've seen one like that before. I could be wrong, but regardless, it was just cool to see that.
yeah, super awesome. And then like there was one where she said like the fear in the dark, you're gonna have to try harder than that or something like that. Basically, I thought she was talking trash to Fiddlesticks, and I'm just like,
Oh yes,
that's my
yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
I'm like, she ain't afraid. No, so that's absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
And she's just very almost like independent kind of.
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Uh
would definitely.
it seems like she's just like not that she's like standoffish with Lucian or anything, but she's very um unique with him. I don't know what the word I'm trying to use is. Just like they obviously love each other, but she's still like, just very stand on my own 2 feet type of thing. And
Yeah.
Lucian's there. I love him and everything, but I'm my own woman.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So yeah, that's the vibe I get from her.
Yeah, I think there was one line where she mentioned something like after everything's been ripped away or something like that, their like love is left behind, and I couldn't help but picture like that last scene with
Yeah.
I couldn't
Yeah,
help
yeah.
but picture it,
Yeah,
right?
no, I know.
And I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, I know them. There's so many times where I pictured scenes from that cinematic too when she's like the only mistake you made is standing in front of the gun or something like that. She said something along those lines
yeah,
where I'm just like, yep. And I pictured her just like gunning Lucian down, technically. But she was shooting a shield at him.
protecting him, yeah.
Yeah. But I was so ready for her to just blast through him the first time I saw that.
You're
So-
like, what are you?
Yeah, what are you doing? So no, some context around that was awesome, and like if she has like some special interactions, can't wait to see those because
Yes.
I expect Lucian to be in those, and the ones with Thresh will be fun too for sure.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm done gushing about that one.
Yeah.
She had a lot of fun lines, a lot of fun lines. I kind of just wish like I said, there was just more, maybe a little bit more variance, a little bit more oomph in some of the lines, and I don't think that would take away from her overall very stoic, independent demeanor that she has
No.
overall.
Yeah.
Just for some of the lines, maybe some of the more aggressive ones that like not aggressive in tone but the way they were written. So some lines were like she doesn't really trash talk people. To be honest, I didn't
Yeah.
really hear any trash talk. She's just instead of trash talk, she more just builds herself up to be like a strong bastion of light or
Yeah.
something like that. She's
Yeah.
just like it's not like you suck or anything. She's just like bring it on, like I know who I am
Yeah,
type of thing. And so
exactly.
she just takes the other road, the
Yeah,
other.
she's extremely confident.
Yes, absolutely. So it's super enjoyable to hear some of these voice lines.
Yes.
But yeah, you guys will have to let us know your favorite voice lines from this reaction and from this video, and what you like most about her interactions between her and Lucian,
Mhm.
because those are always fun. Or maybe you like the ones between her and Thresh even better.
Yeah.
So yeah, as always, please like, share, and especially subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.
Bye.